Hi everybody. Just started this live stream. It wasn't scheduled, but these things happening in Israel. Have the Israel wildfires, which is believed to be Arsons. They catch some Palestinian with a lighter. Let me show you the article. So they believe it was Arson, and they actually the Palestinians they have telling people to set Israel on fire on their Independence Day, which is today. Let me show you the article. This is what they catch a guy in East Jerusalem with a lighter and some flammable materials. By the way, this is all posted on my Twitter. So protests in Arabic, they were calling for all Israeli settlers to become ashes, thus under the feet of the Arabs. This is what they were posting. Oops, let me see, it's big. This is a poster they posted. Well, checking on the Google Maps, you can see how many roads are closed because of the wildfire. All the highways here around Jerusalem. Let's see the satellite image. You see how many forests around this area. Carmel Yosef Forest, Darum area, Sorek Makarasi, Nevel Liam Forest, and Estaul Forest. All these roadways have been blocked, closed because of the wildfire. Let's see, it was updated. Says here closed until midnight. Road closed. Road closure route. Closed until May 2. So let me check this. I was trying to track the fire, but couldn't find an online tracker. It says here, Israel asked for Greece, Cyprus, Italy, and Croatia for help. Hi Francesco, hi everybody. Israel has requested urgent assistance from 4 European nations, according to reports from local media. This is an article from Newsweek. Foreign Minister Gideon Sar appeared to Greece, Cyprus, Italy, and Croatia to deploy firefighting aircraft and helicopters, including large capacity super tankers, to support their efforts to contain the fast moving blaze. We have a video from Reuters earlier on. This was like at 4:40, was like 6 hours ago, around 7 hours ago. Yeah, that was from 4 o'clock Israel time. Oh, let me put on the screen the temperature. So I'm using the second computer, and not the one I'm using for the regular live streams. Okay. So rocket alerts. Oh, it's on there. Clock weather. Yep, this is a look at time And the rocket alerts. Okay. So just give me a second. Okay, let's check some posts from Twitter or X. So it was like 3 hours ago. Okay, let me fix my view here. I don't like it like this. So on the highway, say from plane, and fortunately there's strong winds today, which they don't help at all. They make the fire more difficult to control. So it's an article from Reuters. Showing people evacuating, driving through the flames. So as we said, there's been communities that evacuate. There was a fire burning along the main route 1 Jerusalem to Tel Aviv highway. People abandoning cars and running away from the flames as thick smoke billowed over the surrounding hilltops. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Italy and Croatia were expected to send the 3 firefighting planes to help extinguish the flames. Israel has also appealed to Greece, Cyprus, and Bulgaria. Israel media reported that 120 fire rescue services had mobilized dozens of teams, aircraft, and helicopters to try to contain the fires. And the military said its search and rescue forces were assisting the operations. 3 communities were evacuated. Police said at least 13 people were injured. There were no reports of fatalities. The fire broke out on Israel's Memorial Day for fallen soldiers, and many ceremonies marking the eve of its Independence Day were cancelled, including the main state event due to be held in Jerusalem. This is the article I was saying before. Arson suspected. Arson suspected, arrested as authorities probe whether massive fires were started on purpose. Police apprehend East Jerusalem man with a lighter, cotton wool, flammable materials. Right-wing officials urge West Bank lockdown amid Palestinian social media calls to start blaze. There's a photo of the materials. There you are. A 50-year-old resident of East Jerusalem, Duba neighborhood, was arrested on suspicion of attempting to set fire to vegetation in southern Jerusalem. Law enforcement carried out the arrest after receiving a tip that someone had seen a person attempting to start a fire. The suspect was detained for questioning at the Oath police station in East Jerusalem. Police said that the suspect attempted to flee from police officers but was not after a brief pursuit. And note they found a lighter, cotton wool, and other flame materials on this person. The arrest coincided with calls made by Palestinian social media to carry out arson attacks on Israel during the country's Independence Day. Whoever coincided this year with a heat wave combined with strong winds that caused the blaze to spiral out of control, resulting in many communities being evacuated and many festivities even being called off. On message of the Palestinian channel Shebab, which is affiliated with Hamas, said there are popular calls to set fire to forests near the settlements. Hamas considers all Jewish communities in Israel and the West Bank, both within and beyond the Green Line, to be settlements. There's a real concern based on past experience that Palestinians will try to ignite more fires in Judea and Samaria and throughout Israel. To prevent such a curfew must be imposed immediately on Judea and Samaria, and blockade must be imposed by Palestinian villages. They're still looking for some other suspects. Okay, I will look for more news and I will post them as I find them. At least a dozen of people to hospital and turning the skies gray. Also was an article about the air quality, to be the worst in the world because of the fires. Of course, Israel is small country, and having these big fires, it's of course can make the air quality very bad. At one point, Jerusalem was listed as having the worst air quality in the world, but as the hours have passed, it has since gone down to the third worst. Strong winds have been buffering throughout the country as the fire rescue authorities use strong chemicals to try to put the fires out. Okay, let's avoid these advertisements. Also here it says that the fires are expected to last until Thursday morning. The expert estimate. So it looks like they asked for help from more countries than the one we saw previously. They say here that the president, Foreign Minister Gideon Saar, said his office was also in touch with officials in the UK, France, Czech Republic, Sweden, Argentina, Spain, North Macedonia, and Azerbaijan for assistance. Helicopters were dropping water to battle to the flames from above, while the firefighting teams were responding on ATVs. ATVs, you know what? It's a four-wheel off-road small cars. That tried to reach 150 firefighting teams. Many of the events were being cancelled. Before we were streaming on the Mount Hertz, it was the main event where Netanyahu spoke, and we saw a sudden interrupt from Reuters, and I said I was wondering what happened after. It was because of the fires, after we realized. It says here about the ones that were taken on the hospital, they will mostly suffer from smoke inhalation, while other 10 people were treated in the field. Evacuated. Hold on, from where comes the noise? Okay, sorry for that. Red alert from in Samaria 17 minutes ago. It's a fear of terrorist infiltration. Let's put the red alerts on, just in case we have them.
Avant, cahier. Avant, cahier. Avant, cahier.